What's going on, guys? Me back from Slamology. Show was great. Just working on my door panels now. So what I got to do next is mount the handle.
So of course everything's still in progress. So what I'm going to do is on the factory panel, it was plastic welded with these studs here to the back side of these holes here. So it's just melted over. So of course to remove it I had to grind those out. So I decided that I want to have the handle be removable, so I don't have to take the whole door panel off to take the handle off. So I thought that'd be kind of a good thing to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make holes like this one so I can get to my access holes to keep the door panel on. And why I need to do that is because what I'm going to do is going to put more, it has more weight and it has more flex and everything from the base. So what I've done is, you can kind of see right there, I've welded in some T-nuts. So what I can do is I can put the hardware in there and snug it right down. I can put some sealant in there, like the rubber foam type of stuff, and I can just tighten it down super tight. So that's working pretty good. That one kind of got messed up, but the rest of them are awesome. So to do this one, what I did is I kind of opened up the hole from that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a drill bit down there. So I'm going to drill down through like that.
I'm going to use this bit. I think it's called like a 4-center bit or something like that. This is what I used on this side of the door handle, and it worked out great. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah. So basically, just drill out just bigger bits and bigger bits until you're up to your final size for the PVC to work. So you get the idea. Alright, so it didn't quite fit perfect, but what I did is I cleaned it up with the round file, and now I'm just getting ready to glue it here. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to scuff up the handle and the piece of PVC pipe so I can spray it with an adhesion promoter, and then I'm going to CA glue it in solid, kind of like that, so then I can trim it smooth. So I'm using the round file just to hold everything in place, because it just happened to be a good size. Keeps everything nice and straight the way I need it to line up. So here we go. I'm just going to scuff them up and spray them with the adhesion promoter. Okay, so I've got everything mocked up. I've got my T-nut sitting in the hole with the teeth bent flat. So then what I've done is I've took the piece of PVC, I've made a little ring thing landing for so when I put the bolt through, it has something to sit on. So it has that kind of head. Machine screw with 1/4 inch 20. So there we go. That's the way we want it. It's going to get more glue later, of course. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and thread this in to the T-nut. So my handle is held in with the screw. So I'm gonna line up my piece of PVC, tack that in place with CA glue, and then tack in the T-nut to the door, which I've already ground the paint off of. You can kind of see. So then just fire up the welder and tack that bad bitch in there. Alright, so that tacked in pretty good. Now I'm gonna tack the piece of PVC in while I got everything still here. So I'm just gonna take everything out, unbolt everything, and get in there and weld that fully. So just doesn't have to be pretty, just tack it in place. So I'm just gonna do one more squirt right there. So I'm gonna actually load that up with activator first, and then put the glue on right there. And you really don't want to get this on your fingers because it sticks to your skin super easily. Alright, so that's pretty much tacked in place good enough. So we're just gonna unbolt everything and go in there and finish it off proper. Okay, so I've lined the outside of a PVC pipe with masking tape. So then what I'm gonna do is fill in all the gaps and glue in the PVC with CA glue. So first thing we're gonna do is spray it with activator, so everything sets up a little quicker. Bam! There it is, guys. Sanded down the old PVC there. Came out nice and smooth, and everything fits up nice. So there it is. It's bolted in 3 spots. One, the factory, and number 2 over there. So it is absolutely strong, not going anywhere. Okay, so just to review why I'm doing all this and bolting my doors together is so I can fit in you know, heavier, bigger door panels, and so I can jam in more gasket sealer and stuff like that, rubber foam stuff. So if you put like these doors slightly warped when I did the fiberglass work, so the clips didn't really hold them in at all. So so I converted it into the bolts. So then, you know, it holds straighter, and you can just jam more gasket material in there. When you have loud bass, you cannot have any of the back wave of your speakers interacting with your cabin pressure. It's not going to work. You're actually going to, like, the speaker will actually like tear out and stuff like that, or, you know, just mess up the voice coil, put too much, you know, like it's like you're putting your hand over it or something. It's not good. You really can't have that. It has to be sealed. Plus it'll also help with your sound quality and help you get more mid bass. So yeah, there you have it. You gotta, you know, bolt your doors on properly. You gotta have them sealed, and you gotta have them strong. That is super duper strong, not going anywhere. That is insanely strong. Yeah, so more door panels later. So this is Inclined signing out.